I like the radius here. I do like this radius. But none is kind of cool. None radius is kind of cool. It's clean. You know what I mean? Clean looking. We're just waiting for LAYOZI. Big LAYOZI. I don't know where he went. He was here and then he was not here. That's okay. I will persist. AI generated songs we could put in here. How about we don't do that? Can we just pay like an artist? I don't know. How much do you make Restream? Take $5 of every subscription. Just give it to an artist, okay? To make you some songs, okay? What are we doing? This is absurd. Gosh, golly, coffee in the morning. It is not without nothing. Not for nothing. All right, let's see. I got messages from LAYOZI here. He's gonna say something. He's gonna be like, Windows has been updating for like 10 minutes now. We're at 97%. Gotta love Windows. You gotta love Windows. Okay, well, you know, I can hold it down for a couple minutes here. Or however many minutes the 3% is. What are we doing? Come on. This light isn't as bright as I thought. I don't know. And boost, let's see. No, I can be somewhat immersed in the light. I don't like that. There you go. It's better. It's better. But what am I going to do about this light, though? You know? What am I going to do about that? I have to fix the sensitivity of the camera. Maybe if I zoom out a little bit. Yeah, a little bit better. Okay. I can play with that. We can play. We just need LAYOZI now. Gotta love Windows. Man, I tell you what, I've been using some Linux operating systems and I just like it better, you know? It's different. Whatever you can get that's different. I like that. Just the same but different. You know what I mean? I don't know what to talk about by myself. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. I wasn't planning on talking to and or about myself, but here we are. So what can I discuss? I can discuss the morning. I had a weird dream. They are always sexual in nature in some way, shape, or form. Not always egregious. Sometimes they're like really absurd, just obnoxious, I would say. But it's not my choosing. If I tell somebody that, they're going to judge me. They're going to say, "Wow, what's wrong with you?" I don't know. It happens to me. It's not like I'm choosing my dreams. If I choose my dreams, I'd be a happier person. I think it'd be a nice escape every day. But such is not the case. This Pokemon mug McFalls gave me is my favorite coffee mug. It's got the widest mouth on it. It is not an innuendo. I actually do like how wide it is. If it was an innuendo, I would prefer like a smaller mouth, I think. Not like a bass or anything like that. Come on, LAYOZI. Come on, LAYOZI. I know you're here, son. We're just holding it down. This is Wolf holding this shit down. That's right. So we're gonna put on this little backing track here. Just so it's a little bit of presence. A little bit of presence. I think LAYOZI produced this. LAYOZI and the Stiffness have similar production styles, which I think is great. Both those guys are wonderful. Yeah. You're great. We're great. We can't hear. I'll translate for everybody. He said, unos momentos, por favor.
Yes. Buenos noches.
Buenos noches. Yes, I would love the nachos. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. Hello, Lou. Yozi.
Good morning.
Lou Yozi, yes. Windows got you, huh?
Yeah, it just decided that it was going to update about 8 things and then restart about 4 times. And it never says, like, this is what we're doing right now. This is the progress. It's just like, right, we've done this thing, restart. We're doing another thing now, restart. And then another thing. And you're not quite sure if it's broken or not, or whether it's just the way it goes, you know?
Yeah, it's like a mechanic. You just kind of show up. Yeah, by the way, we got to do everything that is a detriment to you.
Yeah, my car's got a flat tire. Well, actually, your car doesn't work.
Yeah.
But I drove it here. Well, it was going to just fall apart, actually. So we've got to do all of these things.
Yeah. You have good experience with mechanics or no? Is that an indication that they've always been?
I come from a family of like car people. So luckily, there's like a
you mean like
knowledge base.
Transformers?
Exactly, yeah. So my dad was Optimus Prime. My mum was actually a Starscream. It was a real sort of, it's probably why they should have got a divorce.
Yeah, well, I think that makes a lot of sense why you are so adaptable to things. You're very versatile. You're good on
very rigid.
Yeah, off-roading, multi-terrain, yeah.
Very good at fighting the evils of of the mechanical empire, you know?
Yeah.
All of these things.
Yeah, it's so good.
I get that a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, when you on your dating profile, you ever get like, you ever just get like the little Decepticon logo, question mark?
Which side? And I have to say, I don't know which side because I was raised by both.
Damn, that's gangster. That's a Transformer story I want to see play out.
Well, a middle child that just doesn't know whether he's a Decepticon or an Autobot. Was it an Autobot? Is that what they're called?
I think so. I've never actually watched. When I was a kid, I had all the Transformers toys, I believe. Like, you know, from like the 80s or the 90s, those toys, whenever they came out. But I've never watched, like, I've seen the movie, but I didn't watch it. What I mean by that is it crossed my eyes, but it either didn't make sense or I just didn't retain it. And I don't know what happens. Like, I don't know the story of Transformers other than they're from space and the robots.
I mean, all I know about the Transformers movie, because I've never seen it either, was that it was Orson Welles' last role in a movie.
Can I tell you something stupid about?
You can go ahead and do
I do it all the time. Yeah, but when I was a kid, so when I think of Transformers, I think of pepperoni. The reason why I think that is because on the song, Robots in Disguise More Than Meets the Eye or something, I would think of like meat going on your eye when I was a little kid. Like somebody coming, put pepperonis on your eyes.
Yeah.
Sort of like the Toll Man when he says, sends you
a
down
very,
the river.
A very Dali-esque child that you were. Really attuned to the surrealist works of 1930s artists. Yeah, as a 6-year-old.
So how's it going, LAYOZI? What's going on, man?
It's going all right. I mean, my Fridays are always a fucking nightmare. Like I come in with the best of intentions, and then it's just thing after thing after thing that wipes me back, and then I time manage poorly, and then things just fuck up generally. So
Yeah,
I just end up being late.
yeah. Well,
Every time.
better late than pregnant, we used to say.
That's right. Yeah.
Before I realized that was quite insensitive to say.
And I've never been man pricked before, so hopefully never again. You know what I mean?
Man pricked?
Man preg. You're not seeing the emoji?
You got emoji? No, I haven't, but I have seen Junior.
It's the same thing. Man preg is inspired by Junior.
I don't think anything else has been inspired by Junior, so it wasn't all a waste.
Apart from that person who had sexual reassignment surgery and then got pregnant, but got pregnant before they had the surgery or after. I can't remember how it worked, but it was like technically a man that was given birth to a child. Do you not remember that? So literally Junior happened.
But did he do it? Was it like an act of nature, or was this like a scientific procedure?
I think that the person got pregnant before they got reassigned, and then they got reassigned, and so they were effectively a man carrying a child.
I wonder if in the women's room or in any gender, somebody rushes in and like they could tell, just like they get a suspicion, they'll be like, "What are you doing here?" Reassignment, sir.
Like MASH, but
yeah, MASH
with transgender people.
If they rebooted MASH, but it was all trans cast, could you imagine the outrage?
Yeah,
the boomers would.
Unfortunately, I can. Yeah, I mean that's the thing is, I doubt they would because they know the audience is all people above the age of 50.
I know, but that'd be so funny just to trigger them all. You know,
it would be funny
because who gives a fuck about MASH? Nobody can relate to that. In 2027, just to do it, just to like, it's sort of like the Anaconda movie that came out. I haven't watched it.
Yeah,
with Jack Black.
Yeah, Paul Rudd.
Yeah. Just do that.
The thing that impressed me about the Anaconda movie, I mean, apparently it's shit, and I haven't seen it, but the Anaconda movie is about people that liked the Anaconda movie and wanted to remake the Anaconda movie. Because I was thinking it'd just be a remake, like a beat for beat what they did before. But instead, it's about dudes that really like the original movie and I thought, actually, that's like really a good way of approaching it. But then I found out the movie was shit. So I was like, oh, that's a shame. The heart was in the right place.
Hendrix came over here and he's like, he wanted to watch some scarier movies. So he's like, he really wanted to watch Five Nights at Freddy's, which is not that scary. But when you're a little kid, like
everything's scary.
Yeah, it's like he's not scared of it when he's watching it, but when he's in bed, like his imagination is just going. And whatever he saw is placing these images that then take their own life. So he's like, I'm like, I don't know, man. It's a little bit scary because I showed him, we would watch trailers of like Friday the 13th and stuff because he loves the soundtrack to horror movies from the 90s
they're good
and 80s.
Soundtracks. A lot of synth in it.
Yeah, he loves them. And he's got Lego characters of all like the movie monsters. He frames them in the same way that he does supervillains, basically. So he plays with like, he'll have his Joker Lego man, and then he'll be like, Leatherface, get in here.
Tag team.
Yeah. So
that's pretty sick.
Yeah. So, but then he's like, well, Mom let me watch Anaconda, and I didn't know a remake came out. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess it's kind of scary. So we watched Five Nights at Freddy's, and he was not okay at night. He was laughing and stuff when we were watching it, but at night he was not okay. And then his mom's like, what are you doing? He's just not sleeping now. I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, you watch Five Nights at Freddy's? I'm like, yeah, we watched both of them. And she's like, you can't be doing that. I'm like, you let him watch Anaconda. She's like, it's a comedy. I'm like, what are you talking about? I know it's bad, but it's not like funny. Yeah, so I didn't realize it's a comedy. I didn't even know this thing came out. So
I don't think most people did, which is why it didn't do so well.
well, yeah, what is with Hollywood? Like Hollywood is kind of dead. You know what I mean?
I mean, things don't look very good for most entertainment mediums, do they? And I know this is a podcast about not what we're talking about, so let's get
OnlyFans.
into it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
let's get into the state of entertainment on this podcast about 90s memorabilia and shit.
No, I can wind it back around. I can wind it back around.
Okay. I mean, marketing kind of does play into a lot of it, which is
Big time.
interesting, you know. Because, like, I think a lot of entertainment across the board has become so devalued that there's no real way to make it seem important to a lot of people, especially as a new generation comes up and thinks that all of this shit is just there and free, and you know, I should just be getting 1,000 things at once anyway, so this thing doesn't matter. I mean, you could the best movie in the world could come out and people will stop talking about it within a week. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like,
well, marketing is important. It's like the major difference, I think, is obviously there's more content demanding your attention, but you're right, the marketing is basically non-existent. It has pretty much been outsourced to social media. You know what I mean? But while social media is a big thing, there's nothing like when a studio is putting everything behind a release. And that's across like gaming and everything as well. You get those games that really take off because some YouTubers talking about it and they'll go viral. But when you get a game like, okay, I can think of the Final Fantasy series, and we may be a little bit too niche nerd for people, but like if you think about the releases, did you hear anything about Final Fantasy 16? No, and that's that's a mainline release of this huge franchise. But Final Fantasy 15 was like pretty big, and they put like the marketing behind that was as big as it was from the original Final Fantasy 7, if not bigger. And that made it feel big, and everybody got on board. Final Fantasy 7 Remake had big marketing, right?
I mean, the thing is, Final Fantasy 15 came out, when was that? Like 2016, 2017 kind of time?
Yeah.
And we were like right on the cusp of like free to play games being like the be all and end all, right? So it feels like that was like the last era of big games being big games and coming out and taking everyone by surprise. But then as we move forward, free to play becomes the de facto thing. You get Roblox and Fortnite and all these other things. And then generations start to not really give a fuck about single player games because it's not important to them. So then I think the brand recognition of Final Fantasy is carried by like people like us and people slightly younger than us. Like people
you are like me. You mean old? Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it says it right under my name there. Like, I think there is just like an inbuilt sort of reputation that they just feed off of. They realize now they don't need to promote these things in a certain way because the likelihood of fucking little Timmy Turner like turning off his fucking Fortnite to jack into a new Final Fantasy game is very, very unlikely. So they just rely on us, you know?
Yeah, I don't think that type of content, call it experience, is for children anyways. You know what I mean? Like even when
Final Fantasy 7 is a game I got into at 11 years old and it changed my life.
Yeah, but with like that, you were kind of like a niche person. Like a lot of people did play it, but it wasn't what everyone was doing. Like if you played Final Fantasy games, you were kind of like a nerd in some way, or like probably had some other more complex interests.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you would need to be able to sit through something that demands so much.
Mm-hmm. It is true. And plus, I mean, now as attention just diminishes to a point of non-existence, like I just don't see new generations of kids wanting to sit there and fucking read through, because I mean a lot of them can't read anyway, so it's like,
Right.
how are they going to read through the text?
Well, now it's voiceover.
Right.
Like
I mean, some of it is, but then those big RPGs, they tend to save the voiceover for like the main story. And if you have side quests and shit, you're fucked. You don't know what the fuck's
they're
going
not
on.
doing side quests anyways, those people, you know what I mean? They're going
They're
to the
not playing the
market.
game, I don't think. So that's the effective part. Yeah.
Like I just don't know that it's that different. Like there's more people, so the scale is different. People don't have as much money, but I just remember like not everyone was playing Final Fantasy anyways when I was younger, and the stories have become way more complex. I think there's a lot more at a cause of it other than just like there's more stuff. I think the stories are not relatable for younger people, and there's like there's a delayed maturation that younger generations seem to be having. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So you need to have like I don't know what kind of story, what kind of Final Fantasy you could tell for man children, basically. You know what I mean?
I mean, I
Looks
don't think
maxing.
I don't think you can tell any kind of story. I think even when GTA 6 comes out and like every single person in the world plays it, I think a lot of the kids that are on Fortnite and Roblox and stuff, they probably won't even really, they'll only know because it's the biggest cultural thing to happen for the past 10 years. That's the only reason they'll know that this is important.
Nah, kids are be playing Grand Theft Auto 5 now, but not
Yeah,
for the
but it's
story.
online, isn't it? It's the online part of it.
It's sometimes, but otherwise it's like mods. Like they go in and build like a big slide into a pit of
Yeah.
fans. So it's
Yeah.
just like using the
Or
game
do
engine.
races or stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not playing GTA 6 for what GTA 6 essentially is, are they? They're playing it because their mind is like sandbox. So
Yeah.
me make cool fun in sandbox.
I
And
think
if there's a
that's
story there, fuck it. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. I think that's I don't know. That's not a bad place for like society to be in terms of what I think the world needs, which is probably engineers and things and people solving problems. So I think that's probably good. But in terms of like a narrative, being able to convey stories, yeah, it's probably not the best.
And I mean, stories are, I think, what is missing from the world right now. Like everything is logical and focused, and you know, it's not about empathy and about understanding people and understanding situations. It's about pointing at something and saying that's that and that's that and that's that, and there is no wiggle room. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah, babe.
stories,
I got this.
they are dying. You know what I mean?
Stories. And that comes right back to marketing, which I wanted to talk about today with you from the 90s and how marketing has changed. I know when I see a commercial or something today, it's like it feels very clinical. It feels like you're taking like a flyer from somebody. But back in the day, like these were like mini movies, like short films almost. Like really short films, but there was a concept and there was like a beat and a pathway. And sometimes there wasn't, but it felt expressive when it was like that. So I've just pulled up a YouTube video called 75 Minutes of Late 90s Nostalgia. We're not going to watch 75 minutes, but we can sort of,
Welcome to the rest of the podcast.
yeah, we can parse through it a little bit and see what happens. Let me see here. The old screen share. Here we go. YouTube? There's the YouTube one. Okay, here we go.
is it my imagination? Are we going like 1 mile an hour? What's going on here? Oi, geezer!
What?
Our flight's in 10 minutes!
Well, we better hurry then, don't we?
Buckle up, boys, buckle up! Come on, mate!
So, let's face the facts. I'm hot, you're hot. Who wants to pet me?
Crash Team Racing. Once he gets behind the wheel, things get ugly.
You and me. Booyah, Grandma. Booyah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need that. You need to hit that PlayStation thing. You need that.
PlayStation. I mean, this is, and I think gaming marketing was especially good at this, was just like fucking doing anything and just hoping that it caught fire. Because it was all about just like being memorable, wasn't it? So you had all these fucking different adverts that were just trying shit. Whereas like if you had adverts now for video games, it would just be PlayStation, this is the game. This game makes you feel like this. And then it'd just be like sizzle reel like shots of the game, and then like the symbols from PlayStation circling around, and then just the end. Buy in stores now. It'd be
make sure you show a controller so people know it's a video game. Yeah, it's just very algorithmic, and
yeah. It's literally written by fucking robots and algorithms and focus testing, and we need to tell people everything within 10 seconds. Whereas back then it was like, we're not even going to fucking say anything for like 90% of this thing. It's just going to be this fucking dude in a suit just driving around.
Harassing people. Yeah, we barely saw any of the game that there is advertising. You
don't find out until the very end what the fuck it's for.
A guy in a Crash Bandicoot costume harassing people. Booyah, Grandma. Booyah. And that's one thing of the late 90s is like everything was fuck you. You know what I mean? Everything. Everything was inspired by wrestling, basically. That attitude era.
Yeah. And wrestling was inspired by the culture. Yeah, like counterculture was essentially every part of the 90s. It was the 90s. So any advert for especially video games, which were aimed at kids most of the time, it was all like, whoa, like fucking just loads of colors, loads of sounds. Normally some kid sticking it to some older person, or like just being a little shit generally. It was just like, it was a lot of empowering kids to be radical.
Yeah. Well, and I thought it was quite interesting to see, because gaming in the 90s, it was like cool, but it was still kind of nerdy in some ways. It was rooted in that kind of geek culture. But the ads they would put out would be so edgy.
Yeah.
And really like forward thinking and artistic and slick. It was a cool dichotomy. Let's hop into another one, shall we?
Yes, please.
Let's take a look. All right, what's next? Is this Malcolm in the Middle?
Malcolm.
Like
He's a genius.
Who?
Malcolm.
Where do you think that came from? Then there's Malcolm's dad.
Honestly, Hal, you're like a monkey. Arms up. Dude.
And Malcolm's mom.
You've always been the best one. Best one. The best one.
Not to mention Malcolm's brothers, Dewey.
Ow, ow, ow!
Reese.
Open. Swish.
And Francis.
Give me another chance, which I admit I don't deserve.
Which leaves Malcolm in the middle.
Closer to the wall! Mom, seriously, it reeks over here. I can't help it.
Malcolm in the Middle, premiering Sunday after The Simpsons at 8:30, 7:30 Central on Fox.
That, you know those bites. See what I'm talking about? Like these little commercials, even just editing things together. It's really effective.
And the vibe of it, like the mood of it, is so sort of jovial and jolly and like upbeat. And it's hard to come across a sincere version of that now, because a lot of the time it seems like it's fabricated in a way that's like so false that it doesn't feel good. It feels bad, if anything.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Wolf Johnson back again with another video. Thanks for hanging out. We're talking about ads, and I'm so excited on this beautiful Friday, stormy morning among Decay.
You slowly get darker and darker. I look out the window. Someone is plummeting to their death.
It just turns into the ghost of Tom Joad. Bruce Springsteen.
The devil is inside me right now.
Oh, the dystopia. That reminds me, you know what today feels like? We'll talk about marketing. This kind of ties in. You remember Metal Gear Solid 4?
Yeah.
You remember the opening of that game where it's all these ads and it's like really dystopian? And it's like just super high resolution. Everyone's like, oh, you could buy this new gun and like you can fight off the, just completely absurd parody.
Yeah.
Dystopian. That's basically what is happening now. Kojima was on some shit. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, he did predict the pandemic, which is crazy. I don't know how he managed that.
He predicted AI, controlled governments. He predicted genetically modified
nanobots.
Nanobots, you got that. All that stuff. Mind control, influence. He didn't predict this, but he did sort of crystallize it about narrative, shaping truth, kind of thing. And yeah, then Metal Gear Solid 4, he has never missed, which is kind of scary because the darker his games get, the more I like him. But I wish he would do something nice.
The darker they get, the more they seem to parallel things, which is also worrying. The fact that he just keeps getting darker, but actually that's just a reflection of the world that we live in. So like, actually the world is getting darker. And that's the scary part.
Is it, or is he actually the author of fate?
You might be onto something, yeah. If he could just make a nice fucking video game, we might be in a better future right now.
I don't know that
Kojima, you prick.
I quite like Kojima, but I feel like if anybody's listening to this, you don't know who Kojima is. Hideo Kojima is a game developer from the 90s who did some pretty innovative concepts. But he seems like the kind of guy who within his space of nice would have some pretty creepy shit. You know what I mean? Like just the things he adds in his game is like, this is for, like, I don't know with his straight face, he can add in those bosses on Metal Gear Solid 4 were quiet. She's just a naked woman. Oh, what do you mean? She needs sunlight to breathe. Photosynthesis. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean? It's happy.
Like it's a gooner justifying their gooning. So and he does it in such a convincing way,
I like it. I'm not mad at it. I appreciate that quiet is in the game.
Why does she bend over and spread her cheeks every time she speaks to people? Well, it's because she inhales through her ass. And that gives her the courage to deliver all the conviction that she has within her heart.
Yeah, and it comes through her nipples. Yeah.
Yeah. Why are her tits out? Well, they're receptors for the feelings of the world. So what she does is yeah.
Oh man. That would be a SLB article back in the day. Or GBS.
It would be, yeah. It would be.
All
I
right.
mean, we don't need it though, because that is the reality we live in now. So.
Yeah, it's just real. Here we go. Next one.
Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Kangaskhan, Golem, Caputo, Meowth, Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff.
If that's how your kids talk, then come to Burger King. Now every Burger King Big Kids meal comes with a Pokemon toy and trading card or Master Trainer trading card sheet.
Oh, yeah.
They don't do that anymore. They don't advertise like the toys. They don't have a full commercial. Be like, you can get a fucking Sonic the Hedgehog toy with your Happy Meal. They don't do that anymore. It's like we know you're coming here because we've got you addicted to fast food. Here's what you get.
I mean, do you watch TV? Do you like consume commercials at any point?
I don't actively watch TV, but I do see it sometimes.
Right.
Like I do see it frequently enough to know what is not there.
Right. Because I don't watch TV either, so I don't really know what commercials look like now. But I watch Twitch and stuff, and there's commercials on there, and the commercials I do see are not. They're not like this. None of them are like that. They are all functional. They're functional to the point of like having no identity a lot of the time. It's literally just here are the specs of the thing that we're selling, and that's that. It's not like everyone's fucking having a good time. Like, and that shot, like those kids where it's like up, where it's up from like a low point where they're like, it's like a position of power almost, but it's almost it's like one of those shots that you'd find in Erie, Indiana. Do you remember that? Where it's slightly skewed. Like,
you.
It's like, it's just a fun way of shooting that shit. And you don't really see that sort of expression either. Like all the camera shots and stuff are just normal. It's just head on, just like, here's the person. They're talking about the thing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like they were all shot like music videos in the past.
Yeah. Everything existed to counter the norm, essentially. And now everything exists to facilitate the norm because no one wants to like frighten anyone or scare anyone or upset anyone or anything like that. They just want everything to be formulaic.
Yeah. Let's this brings me to another commercial here. What is this? This one shampoo commercial. Oh yeah. Herbal essence. Yeah, okay, here's a commercial. There was a series of these commercials just to illustrate how different things were.
Counselor, I urge you to continue. Urge.
I've got the urge.
She's got the urge.
I remember this.
She grabbed the purple in the shower. For another half an hour. She's got the urge. Natural botanical. She's got the urge to herbal.
And for all the body you need, try new herbal essences, natural volume.
Natural volume. Like it's just crazy. Everything is crazy. But there's other versions of that commercial where the woman is basically having an orgasm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's if they're trying to encapsulate what the feeling of using their shampoo is, then having people orgasm is probably a really good way of doing it,
Yeah. What are you doing in there? Just washing my hair.
Washing my hair to climax is what I'm doing. Yeah.
Oh God. Oh God. It's so good. Ah, good girl.
Good girl. Man, that is so. The thing is, how do people sell shampoo now?
They don't. I think they're like begging for it. I don't know, podcasts, like the same way they would sell Manscaped or something.
Right.
Hey, do you need to wash your hair? Then here's something for those of you out there who wash your hair.
Here's the thing I use, and it's really good.
That's like, is there any dominant brand in shampoo, or is it just like, whatever? There's so much stuff.
There's a few different things in there. I don't know. I assume that if someone was to try and promote a product, some sort of beauty product or health product, it would come through the form of getting influencers to talk about it. And then that would be how it got traction. It wouldn't be throwing hundreds of thousands of pounds at like TV commercials and shit, because that seems like counterproductive at this point. Which is like another thing that the 90s, that made the 90s interesting was the fact that everyone was taking a chance on something. Almost everything was a gamble. There was no algorithm. There was no like hard and fast way of doing things. Obviously, there were like ways that seemed to succeed, but someone had to do that first for it to succeed. It wasn't like we asked the computer what's successful and then made it. It's more like, someone just took a fucking roll of the dice and it worked. So now everyone's like, hey, that's cool. Let's do that.
Yeah. And this wasn't only in commercials, like print ads as well. Like I remember thinking advertisements were so cool. I was okay as a kid when I'd buy like a comic book or something, and most of it was ads because the ads were so cool and engaging. Let's just scroll through this. I don't know what it will contain, but it looks like it's going to be mostly like pretty high art type ads. Like these are advertisements, you know? What is it selling? I don't know.
And apparently, I didn't know until they told me.
Is there any denim in here? Is she wearing denim? I don't think it doesn't
She
matter.
might be wearing a denim like dress or so. I don't know.
Yeah, but like it doesn't matter because I'm like, this is cool. Because what they were
It's just
promoting
high
before,
art, innit?
well, what marketing at a high level does, it speaks to your lifestyle or like the thing that is intangible. That's what they're trying to attach to a brand. Because I think there's a difference between branding and selling a product. Like, I don't know what this is. I like it, though.
The thing there is that the only thing that's retained its art is high-end shit. So like if people still try and sell like aftershaves and perfumes and stuff, or like high-end brands of fashion and stuff, those things are still artistic. But it's like the divide between art has suddenly become pushed to like the people with all the money, because they get to be artistic because they're selling to people who are like more educated, quote unquote, and they need to sell a lifestyle to people that have lots and lots of money. Whereas like poor people, we apparently don't deserve to be sold art. We just have to be sold a product instead. So
well,
we don't get all the cool shit.
I mean, it's funny because that's where art comes from. Art never comes from rich people. You know what I mean?
No.
It just doesn't. And it's if it comes from there, it's usually soulless. This is for HMV. What are we talking about? This is just a nipple. Or HMV. It's like a music shop. Selling jeans. You know, like this is so cool. I love this ad so much. Spike, just doing it. Look how simple it is. It's 3 layers.
I mean, I don't know what Nike ads look like now, to be honest. Like, are there like artistic Nike ads now? Where are they?
That's a good question. We'll take a look in a second here. Polaroid. You're right. Like going back about talking about taking chances and things. Like all of this stuff could have been offensive to somebody, and they're going for it. Even like the typeface. Look at this. Why is that? Why do that?
Why is that? I mean, that's actually like popular now, is the elongated letters, like into smaller letters, into wider letters, into narrower letters.
It's coming back, right?
Yeah.
But for a time that went away. Everything had to be like just regular font, Arial or Helvetica.
And once again, the 90s gave us that. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Everything is the 90s. Okay, let's take a look if we can find contemporary Nike things. Ferrari Nike ads.
Because I feel like there is still art in some of that, because they're still trying to sell a lifestyle to people who buy Nike and Adidas and stuff like that. But it's a different kind of lifestyle. I know Adidas is normally behind Nike in that respect.
They do have, I mean, never done inspiring. I'm just trying to find something because there's so much junk. I mean, a lot of it is like this kind of thing. Right? It's just like a picture with a big quote on it.
Yeah.
You know? So, and I think that's kind of effective.
See, that's a good advert, that.
Yeah.
But that is because it's channeling the 90s. I think that's why it looks cool.
Yeah,
It's
like
'cause it's so vibrant, you know?
And the shoe is not the focus. It's just
No.
like as a consequence of everything.
But it's also strategically placed so that you can see the shoe in the forefront of the picture.
Yeah. Yeah, it's smart. I do like I do like how they do these ads, which is big blocky font.
Yeah.
Simple. This is 90s as fuck. We're talking about we're looking at these different ads here for the audio people, because I guess this is not really helpful. Showing it on screen. And we just looked at some 90s ads, and we saw a Nike one. It had the Spike Lee. So we're just comparing contemporary ads. And you know what? Like, I think the ads have not become bad. I think the design language that they fell into with these type of ads is a good space to be. And if they stay with this, I think that's not a bad like branding. Like, how would you describe these ads?
I mean, some of them are. That's kind of pretty standard, but it's also so rich in like the colors and stuff that it's inherently interesting, you know.
It's very, very photography heavy, very like motivational meme.
Hello, Fox. Good morning.
We got Fox in here. Fox, shalom, ahoy, bonjour. I hope you enjoy work today. Yeah, I don't know. So I've been carrying on about these ads. Do you have any direction you want to go with this?
I mean, I think the general idea that I sort of focus on is the fact, and by the way, can you hear that mower in the background?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
You can?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's no good. I'll talk through it and hope for the best. Is it too much?
No, your voice is over top of it.
Do you know what?
LAYOZI just stepped away.
That's done literally nothing.
No, it's done. It's done something.
Okay. I'll try and talk over the top. But yeah, like, I think what we were saying earlier about adverts taking chances and things taking chances. I think the 90s was a time of media in general and art in general taking chances. Like, big companies were taking chances on things because no one knew what could succeed. No one knew what the next big thing could be. And a lot of innovation would actually come from big companies because they wanted that next big thing and they just didn't know what it was. So they would take gambles on things. Whereas now it's the exact opposite fucking thing that's happening. Like, it's the grassroots people that are setting the standard, and then the big companies are just like, well, that works, so let's just fucking do that until it stops working. And then we'll see what the next person coming up does, and we'll just try and copy that instead.
Yeah.
And it's just this reliance on never like trying to take it, despite the fact they have so much money. They could literally take gambles all fucking day long. They could like put 10 projects out at once and be like, well, we've spent $1 million on each of these, and if one of them makes us back 100 million, then we've only lost we haven't lost anything. We've made like 90 million despite taking a chance on 10 different things. But it's always the biggest play and the safest play that people want to make now. Whereas back then it was a series of gambles, and one of these gambles would pay off and change the culture.
Yeah, it's like a symptom, I think, of, would you say, publicly traded companies. When companies get too big, they go public, and then you're beholden to shareholders. Then you can't take those risks anymore. You have to do the safe thing that works.
Yeah. I mean, I think as well, companies realize they can do anything and mostly get away with it. You know, it's a very act now, ask forgiveness later kind of kind of culture that we live in. Like companies will just do the worst fucking thing, and then they'll be like, sorry, and then they'll do something nice to correct it. And the publicity cycle will be, company did bad thing, but now company did good thing. Redemption arc for company. And it's like, it's never just like, fuck these guys. It's like, fuck these guys right now. But then when they do something that seems good, hey, they're back. No worries. Everything's forgiven. We're good, you know?
Yeah. That's why my favorite Mario character is Luigi.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. Yeah.
Because of what he did.
He saved the princess. Yeah.
Does he ever get to save the princess? I feel like he doesn't.
I feel like we don't get to see those scenes. You know what I mean?
No.
I feel like Mario can't know about those times.
No.
Yeah.
I want to know about what Waluigi does in his spare time.
His name is basically what he does. You know?
Waluigi.
Yeah.
I mean, you're literally taking the half of the duo that does nothing and says nothing and represents nothing, and you're making it evil. So what the fuck does the evil nothing character do in his spare time? I feel like he'd be the most depraved fucking character in all of
That's why I
the
think,
Mushroom Kingdom. You know?
just look at his face. He's got like this long, kind of creepy and spiky mustache thing, like. And he just looks like a pervert, if I gotta say something, you know. And
he does, yeah.
He and Wario, they're like perverted porn star versions of the Home Alone villains. You know,
the Wet Bandits is a very apt name for them. Yeah. I see like Wario as like Dennis Hopper's character in Blue Velvet,
or. Yeah, but it's funny that you, because he's
like that.
Because he also plays Bowser in the Super Mario movie.
True,
like the OG one, the one that is pretty high art. 90s Mario is basically 90s marketing. It has almost nothing to do with the thing that it's about.
I mean, the crazy thing is that. Disney was a thing back then, so they could have made an animated movie that was big. Like, there were animated movies that succeeded at that time, so they could have made an animated movie, but they chose to make a live action movie that's maybe the most fever dream horrifying fucking thing they could have done.
I love it.
It's incredible.
That interpretation. It's movies like that really opened my appreciation for interpretation. Like cover songs and everything, when people do things differently. Like, just
open the door, get on the floor, everybody walk that dinosaur. What a fucking tune.
With Big Bertha and her stomper boots. She's supposed to represent, like, there's a fish character called Big Bertha, I think. Is that what it is? A fish character? Let me do a quick search here. Big Bertha Mario. Big Bertha Mario. Yeah, she's supposed to represent this fish. Let me pull this up real quick. And it's a very strange comparison, but where'd my pictures go, babe? Babe, where'd my pictures go? Okay, here we go. It's kind of offensive, I think, but
everything was. So she was meant to be the fish.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, this is 90s. For anybody listening, it's this like big, powerful black woman in red leather spikes. And she's like a bully. She goes around and gets her way.
Yeah, so they essentially turned every like character from Super Mario into a human form, a human version of but they didn't do it with Bowser. He just becomes this absolutely horrifying lizard man.
Yeah,
in the movie.
It was a weird thing.
Nuts. Can we watch the trailer for the original Super Mario movie?
I thought you'd never ask.
Because I would love to see what that looks like. That would surely be perfect.
90s. Okay, the classic trailer. Oh,
I would
yeah,
imagine.
it's
I'd imagine even if you're on audio, there will be parts of it that will just hit easy peasy. If it's as nuts as the movie.
a banger. I can already tell based on the music. Here we go.
Wow, this is a fucking good trailer.
I got a feeling we're not in Brooklyn no more.
They're brothers. They're plumbers.
They're brothers.
They're on the trail of a kidnapped princess. And
They're
a
Yoshi.
mystical meteorite
Yeah.
that gives anyone who possesses it the power to rule the universe.
Get me the rock! Come and get it, lizard breath!
Now, they must rescue the princess.
Alien species escaping.
And make it safely back
Later, alligator.
to our world
Are you alright?
before time runs out.
Shoot him! Look out, Mario! Get him! Yes! No, stop! Gotcha! No, not again!
Super Mario Brothers. This ain't no game.
Damn.
This ain't no game.
Man, that's a banger.
That's
Like-
that's sincerely a great fucking trailer. That makes me want to watch the movie.
Super Mario Brothers.
The
Like,
fucking
damn.
gritty, the gritty. Why does it look like Batman Returns? Like, oh,
It's the 90s. Everything was gritty, right? Everything was that
that's
dark.
nuts, dude. I mean,
that's-
but if you're an audio listener, God forgive and God bless, you know, like you just need to know that there were a lot of very quick shots. And like each letter from Super Mario was just like boom, 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 boom with a red background and fucking metallic fucking font for Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, this was doing Kanye before Kanye did Yeezy or Yeezus. Yeah.
This was the inspiration for the good part of Kanye, not the bad part. Maybe it was, I don't know.
That was I even like the audio. The audio was crazy. Super,
was.
super like abrasive and engaging and layered. And of
Yeah.
course, they got to throw in, I got the pat. Like, how many movies have that from the 90s? 90% of them in the trailer.
Probably, but that one stood out. I mean, and that was what, 1993, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
So that is like the crest of attitude. That is the crest of like making things gritty.
Mm.
And it was super fucking. I mean, you think of the Mario Brothers movie that just came out and how fucking soft that is. Absolute fucking softness compared to like fucking
Nintendo. Like, can you imagine this
Yeah.
is a Nintendo thing?
I mean, I wonder what the reaction from Nintendo was to that movie. I wonder if they knew like what was happening, or whether they just said go off and do something, and then it was too late, and they were like, "Oh, this is what you did. This is what you did, is it?" Okay.
I mean, the Japanese have some pretty interesting interpretations of things. I could see this, even like the language, right? Like the characters are contextual.
I mean, could you imagine Miyamoto watching it and being like, "This is my baby," like, watching the ultra realistic versions of everything.
I could see him showing up to like the premiere with his round sunglasses on, smiling. You know, he's on something. He took a few pills before he got out, and he just coasted.
He was on some mushrooms before he arrived at the Mushroom Kingdom.
He's the kind of guy who walks down the red carpet, never looks anybody in the eyes, kind of always looks past people and just answering questions, not knowing where they're coming from. Yes. It was good. It was great. Yes. Moving on to the next guy. Oh, yes, we're here for a while. Yeah, it's a great movie, great flick. Next guy. Doesn't know he's moving, though. It's just a trip, babe. He's just on a trip.
He's like a Japanese Andy Warhol.
faces.
Yes, yes, I see the vision. Yes. Yes, that is a horrifying Yoshi, and I love it. Yes.
Oh man, that tracks so well. Ugh.
Bowser has a tiny head. Ah, yes, just like in my mind. Yeah,
You know,
that's
I don't get the
fucking nuts.
Goombas in that movie. You know what I mean?
Wasn't it like they had a ray that turned people into Goombas?
You would
It
be
was like a gun.
de-evolved. So you de-evolve.
And we
into
all know that we
the-
came from Goombas initially. So the origin of man is Goombas, as I've been taught in my Coca-Cola Presents high school days.
Yeah, that's it was like your scorecard when you finish school. You get
When I
ranked
went to
on state
Idiocracy
of
High
evolution.
School, yeah, they taught me about about Nintendo's evolution theory.
It's true. I believe it. I can prove it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Just stick
sponsored by
this.
Mad Cats.
Yeah. Just stick my hand in a microwave and see I'll turn into a Goomba.
That's so good. I love that trailer so much, man. That's the 90s.
That is the
That was
90s.
1993. Because it's a lot of people associate counterculture with the late 90s. Like we see it as like us moving towards a point of rebellion because of like Woodstock 99 and all that kind of shit being like the peak of like just being a pure piece of shit. But like it started so much earlier. Everyone had that like edge to them right at the start of the 90s. And it just bred all its way in.
Yeah. Yeah, like the late 90s was sort of like that was the straw that broke the camel's back. Like it was too much anxiety where it became like turned in on itself.
Yeah, counterculture became the culture essentially.
Yeah.
And when it becomes the culture, it's no longer counter and it no longer means anything, does it? Because everything is extreme with an X.
Here's one from 1993. It's a Sega CD ad. It looks like it has some attitude. The ad is called Angry Black Guy. From Sega.
Hey, you still don't have a Sega CD? What are you waiting for? Nintendo to make one? You have seen the games, right? Wrong answer, man. Show 'em. Want to see more?
It's crazy.
And that was Sega's stance, right? Was like being totally Sega does what Nintendo. That was the whole thing,
Yeah.
right? So they were all about being abrasive and aggressive and fucking in your face, while Nintendo was like the family company. So it's
Yeah.
like it's really fascinating the way that they sort of took that like fuck them kind of perspective. Fuck them and fuck everyone. In fact, with Sega, like that's so nutty. Is that dude looks familiar? Actually, is he like a person of note? Because I sort of recognize that guy's face.
Which guy?
The guy on the TV, the angry black man, the titular angry black man. He seems kind of familiar to me.
It doesn't say. It probably. I mean, probably did some. A lot of commercial actors from the 90s ended up in something.
Especially the guy who got pasted on the wall from an overload of Sega. Sega makes you die. Get a Sega now or fuck you. That's the kind of advert that was.
Yeah.
Play Sega or go fuck yourself. Yeah. Okay, I will.
The angry black dude is doing very much like a Samuel L. Jackson Jules thing.
And he's not even that angry. He's just sort of suggesting,
Yeah.
hey, go get a Sega. And then it's like, whoa, fucking, there's a black guy on my TV.
There's a black guy on my TV. Okay, like this bleeds into like because all the counterculture stuff, like it's a marketing, but also counterculture discussion. like what, like Jerry Springer.
Mm.
You remember Jerry Springer? I know you're in
do.
the UK, and I know you know about Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
What do you remember about Jerry Springer, the talk show?
Just pure chaos. He sort of hinged his entire career on people just absolutely destroying each other on fucking live TV. And I know it started because I think I watched a documentary about Jerry Springer. It all started very innocuously. Like he was just a regular talk show host. And he just realized one day, actually, if I just get the craziest fucking people on here and make them do and say the craziest shit, that will be money for me.
Well, it turns like, so I know it was all a work at some point, right? They even made that movie, that Jerry Springer movie. Did you see that? It's got like Jamie Presley. Jamie Presley, is that her name?
Yeah.
Jamie Presley.
Blonde lady, yeah. Blonde actress.
Jamie Presley.
From Not Another Teen Movie.
Yeah, she was kind of hot. She kind of looked like Margot Robbie, right?
Yeah.
What is that movie called? Ringmaster. Yeah, it's called Ringmaster. It's like a story centered around being on the Jerry Springer show. But that was just a side tangent. Now I'm thinking about Margot Robbie. I just can't remember.
It all comes back to Margot Robbie in the end. Can't blame you.
So hot. What was I say? Oh, so I was watching Jerry Springer one time, and before I knew it was a work, I saw a wrestler who I saw on an indie show in Cambridge, Ontario, this small French town that had maybe 20 people at it. And one of the wrestlers, his gimmick was that he was like maybe like 5'5". His gimmick was he had a dildo knee pad that he would put on, and one of his finishing moves was a inverted atomic drop with that dildo knee pad on.
Hell yeah.
Can you describe an inverted atomic drop to people listening?
So inverted is like back to chest, right?
No, inverted is chest to chest.
Oh, okay. So atomic drop would be when you lift someone up, you like bear hug them up, and then you slam them down onto your knee. Like you go down onto one knee, you slam their like gooch down onto one knee as you go down onto one knee at the same time. So yeah, in that situation, you're essentially driving a dildo right up their ass and or vagina, I guess, whoever the person happens to be fighting. So yeah, that's quite a finish. I feel like it would finish a lot of people off in a number of ways.
You need a video series where you just describe wrestling moves. 30-second videos to initiate people into professional wrestling
with no visual aids. Just me attempting to describe the biology of certain movements and actions.
Oh my god! Yeah,
I could do it by a fireplace with like a brandy in my mouth. So he picks the man up onto his shoulders, crotch to face, and then slams him down to the ground.
And then that's it.
Thank you for Wrestling Move 101.
Oh, that's so funny.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
Can you please do that? I just want to watch. It's just selfishly do them for me.
It's such a stupid idea, and I think it could actually work.
I'm crying if anybody's listening. Tears in my eyes.
Yeah.
That's funny shit.
What was we talking about? What was we even talking about?
Dildo.
Jerry Springer.
Yeah, so this guy was a guest on Jerry Springer.
Okay.
And I'm like, wait a minute, I've seen that guy. He's a wrestler, but not on Jerry Springer. He was just like some angry gay man. He's mad at his gay lover. And he came on there to fight everybody and take a bunch of bumps. But it would be insane because the show would start normally. It'd be people like dressed up. They've got like collared shirts on, ties, and they're just having like a sensible conversation. But by the end of it, it was like that Parasite Eve game, Third Birthday. The more damage you take, the less clothes you have on. So you can see people by the end of the show would be almost naked. But there'd be like a guy with no shirt on, but he'd have his tie on still. It's very very like trashy in the best way.
And the funny thing is, thinking back, you could tell like when there was a sign to kick it up. Like there was normally, because like the guests would like be like doing their thing, and it'd be almost like they were waiting for like they were like stalling for time, waiting for like them to say, "All right, now fucking do the thing," and then they would be like, and then they'd like rise out of their chair, like all of a sudden, like unprovoked almost. It would just be like it would escalate immediately.
They would stand up in their chair and then rush towards each other in the middle and fight.
Exactly.
And then Steve was like a bouncer character.
Yeah.
And you'd have to break up the fights.
Yeah.
Man, that is pro wrestling for sure.
It
the
was
same
pro
kind
wrestling.
of the same kind of thing.
Absolutely, yeah. And it reached its peak towards the end of the 90s, just like everything else did. Like everything reached, it was like the 90s was like a volume switch that was slowly being turned up and turned up and turned up until like 1999, it was just at fucking 10. And everyone was just like, we need to do the most. Everyone needs to do the most. Jerry Springer needs to be all just like family members fucking each other, but also killing each other. And then like wrestling needs to be like a dude getting his pee-pee chopped off and an old woman giving birth to a hand. And like the culture needs to be like people going to like fucking music festivals and making it a completely dangerous place for literally anyone that wasn't a white man. Like it was just everything just reaching 110%, and it was nuts.
What's up?
Exactly. What's up?
That should be another piece of content we should do. Is just a TikTok of I'll pick up and go, what's up? And then you do that back. That would be perfect.
Essentially just us recreating things from the 90s that were pop cultural like events. Yeah. And no one will know that that's what we're doing because it's a thing that no one knows because it was from the 90s. Yeah. Everyone on TikTok's like 12 years old. They wouldn't fucking know what's up.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. What is weird though, after 1999, people got so sensitive. You know what I mean? Like, do you remember hearing about like, I think maybe it was like 2009-ish when everyone was like declaring what offends them. Like they made their identity, their traumas and stuff. I remember thinking that's so weird. Like, oh, I'm offended by what you said. Like around Ricky Gervais as well. He would say something and then people would make an issue. Like, I'm offended. And then I forget who says the quote. It's like, that's your business to be offended. You know, why is that my problem? Kind of thing.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
I kind of do, yeah. Yeah. But I mean, I mean, there was a point of time where things did get pretty sort of, because things have to break before they fix, don't they? So we need to make sure that people get exposed to things so they can become uncomfortable with things. Because like for a long time, like having people who are like gay or trans or whatever in media was such a like hot topic and such a fucking crazy thing to do. And it made a lot of people upset and angry. But the more that they saw these people in media and on TV and stuff, the less they got upset because it just became a normal part of their world and their life. Because I know, like, I've had family members, right, that are like, I'm seeing a lot of adverts where all the couples are like mixed race. Well, what's that all about? Why is it suddenly every couple's black or like a black person and a white person together? And it's like, I have to say to them, like, well, the fact that you're seeing this is shocking to you now. But if you continue to see this, then the more you see it, the less you'll think that that's even a thing worth commenting on. You know what I mean? So it's like you have to train people to be trained. Like you have to say to them, like, this is like, you'll find this normal eventually. And that'll be good because then you won't have to think like, why is that strange?
Yeah. You don't have to be so bigoted.
Yeah. Anyway. We're trying to train the bigotry out of you at this point.
But it's a weird how, like, I know there's been a lot of thought around these progressive kind of stances where it's censorship. We can't say this, can't do that. Or like putting so much attention on like identity politics within media. Like, oh, this movie, if there's a gay character, it almost becomes like seen as it's a gay movie. But it was not like that in the 90s. There'd just be a gay guy and they'd be like, oh, he's gay. Okay. Like maybe if you're not gay, you'd be like, oh, that's kind of weird, but okay. You know, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, I will say the funny thing about gay characters in the 90s was that they were also 110%. It was the most flamboyant gay person you could ever find. It was never just a dude who happened to be gay.
But
it was
everyone
the guy
was
who
like that.
prances in and is like, I'm here. Like it would be that kind of character, right? Always.
Yeah, but-
it would always be that kind of character.
But all the characters were like that. The black guy was like super black. The like blue collar guy was super blue collar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was like easy to identify with one of those because they were so over the top. Like, well, I guess I'm most like this guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
it's true. But that also does make those things into caricatures and makes them more othered than if they were just like normal people, because you never saw the normal black guy or the normal gay guy or any of that. It was always like 110%. Unless you were watching like something like really edge, like indie movies or something.
Yeah, but did you even see then like the normal white guy? Because everyone, like even all the characters seem so like saturated with their traits.
Yeah. But the personification of the white guy was like, oh, he's like, it could be anything. Like there could be several personifications of the white guy, whereas the personification of the gay guy was flamboyance, and the black guy was normally anger or some sort of like attitude. Like it was specific things, whereas white guys had a gamut of things that they could be. So it's kind of different when it.
But you know what's interesting is even like look at the movie Friday. Have you seen that? Mm-hmm. Of course, I know as a rhetorical question.
a base text in my life. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
LAYOZI is the blackest white guy I know. So like that's a movie Ice Cube made, right? And it's a black movie. But that is the most like the biggest parody of black culture, I would say. But is it? Like I don't want to say it's a parody. It's very oversaturated. It's very caricaturized version of that. But then people would go and sort of like imitate that. Like, but I don't know if they're imitating that. I feel like there's probably some truth to that. You know what I mean? Like it's a comedy, but is based off like real types of people.
Yeah. Plus I think the very important thing about that is that I think it's a comedy made by black people. So it's not a white person's interpretation of how black people act or should act or might act to be funny. It's like a production of black people saying, this is what we think is funny, and this is what we're representing as a part of our culture as being funny. You know?
Right. But then those archetypes presented from that would then be like white people would then go make movies using those archetypes.
Right.
So,
and also another important part of that is that is probably a kind of thing that is easily sold to white people. So the people that have the money to make these movies, that give up the money to make these movies, are probably white production companies that these black creators have to pitch to.
Yeah.
So the production being black is still like funded by probably white money at the end.
And we know Ice Cube had some problems with Jerry Heller. You know what I mean? And I can't say you ever see that I can't say what kind of person he is, but you ever see that Kanye video where he's like, a doctor said I'm crazy and I can't tell you what kind of person he is. And then I gotta find the video. Let me just let me see if I can find it. It's really it's really funny. It's offensive, but it's really funny. Okay. Wait,
which makes it good.
Let me see. Point of exhaustion. I just want to see if this is the right one. Big dose. Okay, yeah, this is it. It's pretty funny. All right, screen share. Let's get you a screen share right now. You ready for screen share? Here we go.
I am.
Okay, here we go.
That drove me to a point of exhaustion, which was misdiagnosed by a, I'm not going to say what race, what people, doctor, and what hospital, and what media it went to. We know I can't say that. It was a Jewish doctor.
You know I can't say it, but here I'm going to say it. That's fucking nuts, man. He spends 90% of that saying, I'm not going to say who it is. You know what? Here it is.
I can relate to that so much. That is like, I have that problem. Somebody who asked me not to
the
say
problem of blaming a specific race for all of your issues.
No.
Of
Keeping my
saying
mouth
the
shut.
quiet part out loud.
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah.
So
I mean,
Jerry Heller.
That's so funny. Not when. By the way, we as a unit do not condone his thoughts and opinions on Jewish people being the problem. You know?
Yeah. No. Yeah, those words are not our words expressed.
We're laughing at the craziness of what he is proposing there, and not the actual content of what he is proposing. Yeah,
I mean, the content is pretty funny. That's me saying, is my problem.
It was a Jewish doctor. Oh man, it's okay. He's not anti-Semite. He's not an anti-Semite anymore. We think
anymore. Yeah.
We hope and we think. He says he's not. So we
You
can only
might
take his
Michael
word.
Myers. Seeing Michael Myers after he murdered your family. No, don't worry. I'm not a murderer anymore. Oh. Okay. Well, come on in.
Yeah. All is forgiven, Mike. Can I call you Mike? No, that's my brother. He makes movies.
Wait, did you read that Mike Myers was like a spy? Did we talk about that?
No. In a movie or?
No, like a real, hang on. Mike Myers, CIA or something. Hang on.
Are we conflating Austin Powers with a real thing?
No, because hang on. There's something where he was like a plant. Hang on here.
This is going to be one of those wild things where you tell me Austin Powers is based on a true story.
Well, it's kind of funny. So his mom was a real spy or something.
Okay.
And I can't find it now, but there was like basically he was like a CIA plant, at least what I've read. And he was,
groovy, baby. I mean, what the fuck?
His mom served in the UK's Royal Air Force during World War II with top security clearance, dealing with Allied secrets. Wow.
Right.
That's funny.
So he wasn't a spy, but his mum was.
No, there's
high
something
clearance.
where there was something. Maybe it wasn't CIA. Hang on, here it is. Okay. No, that's not it. That's clickbait. Anyways, we'll get back to it when I figure that out. But yeah,
that's actually insane if that's true. Crazy
Austin
if
Powers is doing it out in the open.
Shagadelic, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well, have we exhausted our commercials discussion?
I mean, potentially. We seem to have deviated to Austin Powers being a spy. So that may be the cutoff point.
I'd be okay with Austin Powers. Like if Austin Powers was there and he's like, well, Michael Myers, I mean. I wouldn't be okay with Austin Powers. If I saw Austin Powers at all, I would feel so uncomfortable. I wouldn't like
in real
that.
life. Yeah.
In real life. But if I saw Mike Myers and I was just hanging out with him, he's like, dude, I'm totally a spy. I'd be like, cool. That's cool.
But
I might
if
think
he
he's
was
schizophrenic.
Mike Myers as Austin Powers, and he said, "I am a spy, baby," you'd be like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa!
Yeah, yeah,
You're scaring me."
yeah. What's with all that chest hair?
Mm,
What's going on with that?
it's not British thing.
No, it's British. It's not British. Chest hair.
It's not a British thing. I think it's just a
No.
person thing. I don't know. I mean, Austin Powers. That's another good example, by the way, of of like the mid-90s just being like a space for anyone to do whatever the fuck they want, and just for random shit to hit. Because it's just like, who the fuck's thinking of like a spy from the 60s?
His mom.
Just being like, but him to be a spy, like him to create a character who is a spy from the 60s, and for that to just suddenly become a huge fucking thing.
This is the podcast episode where we watch a bunch of fucking commercials and trailers that you can't see, but hopefully you can hear them.
Is this Austin Powers International Man of Mystery? Yes, it is. 1997.
In 1967, an international secret agent was cryogenically frozen in case the world ever required his services again. Now, evil is threatening the Earth, and the time has come to bring him back into the 90s.
It's not unusual.
Allow myself to introduce myself.
Danger Powers personal effects.
Actually, my name is Austin Powers. Danger's my middle name.
I'm gonna need you to sign these release forms.
Okay, name. Sex? Yes, please.
In his time, he was the coolest secret agent alive. Unfortunately,
It's freedom, baby, yeah!
this is not his time. He's a swinger in a square world.
A lot's changed since 1967.
Bring on the sexy stews, man! Yeah!
We're called flight attendants now.
And he's a stranger in a strange land.
This is my mother, Mrs. Exposition.
Lovely.
Austin!
What have you done?
That's not your mother, it's a man, baby! Why won't this wig come off? Ow! That really hurt. Who throws a shoe? Honestly.
Mike Myers,
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Elizabeth Hurley,
Don't forget these.
Oh, thanks.
Austin Powers.
I used that
International
GIF
Man
literally
of
yesterday.
Mystery.
Always wanting to have fun, Austin. That's you in a nutshell.
No, this is me in a nutshell. Help!
Help, I'm in a nutshell. What a classic.
Oh man, that
wouldn't
I'm
happen
sold.
now. I'm just telling you, that wouldn't happen now.
None of
It
that
just
stuff.
wouldn't. And the crazy thing is, these fucking streaming companies have like fucking trillions of dollars to just throw at literally fucking anything they want, and they won't make shit like that. They would just be like, "No, make something else that's good, that's based on something else that's good." You know, they won't just be like, "Fuck it, make a fucking 60s spy guy come to the future and then just fuck around for a bit." Like, that would never happen now. Sad. But it happened then, mid-90s. They were just like, fuck it. Go on. This could be funny. You were on SNL, right? You seem like you could be funny. Make a movie.
Every one of those gags was popping me. I was getting a little Ray Who going on. You know what I mean? Even the thing where he's
that's my favorite movie.
even where he's reading the form, name, sex, yes, please. Like that is.
I used that one so much when I was a kid.
I still use it as an indication of my immaturity.
Sex, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man. So yeah, good flex from the 90s. That's what it's at. That's high art now. If you did that now, I think it would be considered high art.
It would, although it wouldn't get funded now, which is the sad thing. So you'd have to make it on your own. Although I would.
I think it'd be funnier if you just funded it yourself.
Mm,
You know,
I think so too.
guerrilla style.
Yeah, man. More Austin Powers, well, actually, no. It'd probably be shit now if they brought it back. Make something new and fun.
Elizabeth Hurley still kind of looks the same.
I mean, national treasure for a reason.
Yeah. Elizabeth Hurley, the real queen. Can you say that?
The real queen.
Is that gonna
Can we say that? I mean, the queen died, so technically she could be the real queen. We've got a king now. And we don't really like him either, so it's like
age
it's all good.
match? You should vote. Can you vote on the new queen?
Nah, still.
What about a tournament where you have those sticks, those long sticks, when you ride the horse at each other?
A joust.
Yeah, joust on behalf of Elizabeth Hurley. Yeah.
To make her queen.
Yeah, to make her queen.
I'm not sure she'd even want to be queen. Being a part of the royal family seems like it's kind of shit, to be honest.
Yeah, but you get a new royal family. Like her family just becomes a royal family because she's a queen. You know what I mean?
I would just vote that we got rid of all of them and then just let Liz Hurley be Liz Hurley. And if she wants to send me pictures, then she can.
What do you mean by get rid of them? You mean like genocide?
No, I'm not. I'm not sitting here on a public podcast saying that I would like the entire royal family to die in some sort of house fire or genocide. No,
We're just
I'm not saying
we're trying to get clarification for our listeners.
Yeah.
We are not that type.
I'm just saying no royalty. That's all. We don't need them. They're just really just a tourist attraction for us. That's all they do.
Yes. And we're not dehumanizing royalty. That would be a crazy thing to do right here.
Especially Prince Andrew, who's done so much for this country.
What has Prince Andrew done lately? You don't have to say it. I know you're in the UK.
I mean, Google's right there, guys. I mean, he's not done good things. Let's say that.
Nothing compares to you. He's just a cover band for Prince. He's a white Prince tribute act.
Prince Andrews, nothing compares to you. That's his redemption arc. Yeah, he's gonna start doing covers of Sinead O'Connor songs.
That's a Prince song, right?
It was, yeah. I mean, he wrote it and then gave it to Sinead O'Connor, right?
Yeah. Well, he has a version of it too.
Mm.
Sinead's better, in my opinion. Gets to the root of things. You get that feeling. It's raw.
It's got that iconic music video. Another thing that probably wouldn't happen now is just a shot of a woman singing and crying for like 4 minutes. It feels like
What do you
40
mean?
minutes, but it's 4
I
minutes.
feel like that's Twitch, right? That's just Twitch or
watching
OnlyFans.
someone sing and cry.
Yeah.
Point me to that Twitch. I'd love to watch it.
I don't know if that makes you like one of those questionable characters wanting to. LAYOZI,
watch someone cry and sing.
Loves watching women cry
and sing at the same time. They have to be singing, or I can't finish.
Sing. I didn't tell you to stop.
The crying's getting me somewhere, but you have to sing. Please just sing.
Any song.
The wheels on the bus. Literally just anything.
Before we have to end this, we need to talk about Pauly Shore as he works into 90s marketing, because I feel like he's a big part of. Yeah. Have you wheezed juice in your day?
Not to my knowledge.
How would you explain Pauly Shore to a listening audience?
I mean, that's a tricky one. He was like a guy that did a specific thing. He was like surfer dude, like stoner, like kind of just weird. But he was always the sidekick, wasn't he? He was always like the weird, like the stoner sidekick who was kind of ditzy and kind of stupid, but would also just be like, whoa, like fucking.
But he wasn't like cool surfer dude. He wasn't like buff surfer dude.
No.
He was like kind of a loser. He was a weasel. That's it. And he had his own jargon. Like he could speak a full sentence and you not know what he's saying.
Yeah, he made up words, a lot of words. Yeah.
Munching some grindage.
That was his whole thing, was just like adding edge to the end of things.
Yeah, grind it. Wheeze and juice.
Just wheezing the juice, baby. Yeah,
Yeah.
he would just exist in movies to be Pauly Shore, essentially. I don't think they were putting him in movies to like take characters on. He would just be Pauly Shore in movies.
Yeah. Well, he had a couple of movies that he starred in, which I quite enjoy.
Biodome.
Son-in-Law.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that one?
I haven't, no.
So son-in-law he falls in love with this girl in college. He's the resident assistant at a dorm.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes to this girl's family's house, and she's from like a farm, and he basically tries to be a farmer. So Pauly Shore being a farmer just doesn't make sense. That's pretty good.
And that's the whole plot of the movie.
That's the whole plot.
That's weaponizing him. That's weaponizing Pauly Shore as the character that we know and just putting him in an unusual situation, which is
Perfect.
like, it might be the perfect like gig as just like an entertainer, especially if you don't really give a fuck about acting or anything. You just want to exist. Like if you're just like, oh yeah, just put me in a movie to be myself. Like, well, fuck it. Okay, then you're on a farm now.
Nicolas Cage got that.
Yeah. But Nicolas Cage actually takes acting seriously and wants to be like an actor. Whereas I think Pauly Shore just wanted to like get cash a check and just exist in a movie. And they would just be like, no script, just like, all right, go. You're on a farm, go. Like that.
He's like that other character. It's a Varney guy. Steve Varney, or is it Paul Varney? Ernest.
Oh. But he was like different in different things, right? He did the Ernest movies, but he also did other shit.
Like what?
I don't know. I'm almost certain I saw him in other things.
Ernest actor Varney. Jim Varney, that's it. I mean, yeah, primarily he got famous off the Ernest movies. Can we say he did anything else? He's in Toy Story.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the dog. He's a dog in Toy Story.
Yeah.
So of all his movies, he did like 1, 2. Oh, he's actually done quite a bit outside of Ernest, but the vast majority of it looks like Ernest.
I mean, he found a thing. He found his cash cow and pursued it. Just like Air Bud.
Air Bud also. What's your affinity with Air Bud?
I just fucking love the idea of a dog that can play basketball. That's all it was. Yeah.
I remember you had. I remember opening up Instagram. Yeah, Instagram once, and it said, "Don't leave me alone with Photoshop when I'm bored." And it's just Air Bud smoking a fat joint in the sky
and dunking a basketball with a rainbow motif behind him.
Yeah, that's good. That's good shit.
It's one of my best pieces, definitely.
Running low on time here. Resident Evil Requiem. That's why I asked you about that this week.
You did. Yeah, I've not finished
you said
it.
You're halfway through, you think?
I'm at the water treatment plant, if that makes any sense to you. So I just did the sniping bit with Leon where you're like overlooking Grace. And then you fight inside that like church bit. And now I'm on to the next bit.
Yeah. I just beat it. That game is hard. It's intense.
Did you complete it on a console or on PC?
PC.
So you're using mouse and keyboard?
No.
Controller.
Yeah.
Because I think that if you're using mouse and keyboard, it'd be much easier. Because I was so fucking struggling. I've been struggling with the shooting bits. Because I'm like a PC player for most things, you know.
Were you using first person for Grace?
I had to switch it because my brain is broken and the first person was fucking me up.
Yeah.
I experienced the first like 10 to 15 minutes and it was quite scary. But then I had to abandon ship.
Yeah. I did the playthrough with third person. First person, but I'm gonna do a playthrough on third person. I don't think it'll be as scary. Like that tight claustrophobia you get when you know that you're being pursued and you don't know how close they are. That's a thing.
Yeah. I was feeling that in those first 10 minutes. I think if I was on PC, it would be different. I could probably play it first person. But because like the frame rate on PlayStation is lower. For some reason, it fucks my brain up more when the frame rate is lower.
You've been trained. You're a super soldier. You're Kurt Russell from that movie, Soldier. Minus the dead. No, you're Universal Soldier.
I'm Universal Soldier. I'm Bill Goldberg in Universal Soldier 3. Is that what you're saying?
This is Universal Soldier 2.
Is that the one he's in?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm Bill Goldberg. Bill Goldberg.
You need those Jeff Jarrett orange sunglasses. That's what he wore. What a stupid movie that was. Like the first one was good, like fun and dumb action. The second one is just asking you, like it's an insult to your intelligence. What, the dead guy in the first one who could barely communicate is suddenly like a family man? That's hilarious. And he's he's just a normal guy. You're fucking dead. You know, nobody raises the issue about like what was it like when you died? Nobody's asking him that. You know?
I mean, I think the last time I watched Universal Soldier 2, I was probably about 9 years old, so I can't remember a fucking thing about it. I just remember Bill Goldberg being in it.
They had they had the meta glasses basically, but they were stupid looking. They were orange. Like why? Why do you make them look so dumb? Why not just make them look like glasses so you can have undercover sort of spying? Like you're not going to be inconspicuous walking into a place with orange like light. Blue UV light glasses, especially in the 90s.
No, Oakleys, man. People loved Oakleys.
Or you could put cameras in one of those Dr. Seuss hats, Cat in the Hat hats. Those are big, or the Jester hats in the 90s.
The fucking massive hat. Are you recording me? No. There's a massive lens in the fucking front of that. That's just going.
You're like at a
camera
funeral.
in your hat. No, it's just the style. That's what they're wearing now. It's just the style.
Yeah, it's solar panels. For what? I don't know.
Yeah, this actually absorbs light and transmits it onto the top of my head, so I feel warm. It's not a camera. It's a light refractor.
The things you could sell people on, though, I feel like you get away with it. In the 90s.
Yeah.
Now everyone knows too much stuff, right? Everyone can just Google things. It's so exhausting to me.
I just chat GPT. Is there really a hat that refracts light onto the top of your head to make it warm? Or is there a camera in that fucking hat?
They had
it's
to
like
use
it's like a Tim Robinson skit in it for like, I think you should leave. He walks into a place with a fucking massive camera hat. He's like, this isn't a camera hat.
He declares that before anybody asks.
Yeah. Why are you looking at my hat? This isn't a camera hat. I think that guy has a camera hat. It's just a regular hat. Hey, everyone, that guy's got a camera hat over there.
God. Oh, man. Oh, that's the way. That is, next time I'm doing something suspicious, or I know I'm going to do something suspicious, I'm going to accuse somebody else of doing it.
You walk into the space with the suspicious thing and you say, what do you mean? There's nothing wrong with what I'm doing, but that guy over there, that's suspicious. Don't you think that's suspicious what that guy's doing? And then you just start going around to everyone at the function, just be like, that guy over there's been really suspicious.
Oh my God. Man, that'd be funny. That'd be, some egregious sort of claim, accusation. Isn't that guy kind of creepy? Look at him. What's he doing? Look at his elbows. You gotta look out for that guy.
You gotta look out for that guy, yeah.
Yeah. Well, LAYOZI, it's time to wrap this up. Do you have any final things you want to touch on here? You know what? Yeah, I don't know.
Not at all. No, I think we've covered everything we need to successfully.
Do we even talk about any one thing? I don't know. It's better that way. So,
Just for anyone that was wondering, this was a podcast about 90s marketing.
yeah.
So
And in a
you're
way,
welcome.
the content of our podcast sort of mirrors the methodology of 90s marketing.
Yeah.
It's just kind of
fuck
like
it.
there in the
Just fuck
background.
it. Throw everything at the wall.
Yeah.
See what sticks.
Semen.
That sure does stick.
All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. If you are listening to this, you can follow me at the Wolf Johnson on the things. On pretty much everything. I got at the Wolf Johnson. LAYOZI, where can people follow you? Where would you like them to follow you?
Layo.zone. Look that up on the internet. You can find everything there. I'm working on a new version of that website, inspired by the Matrix. It'll be really fun. So,
Layo.zone. That's access that through your web browser, not through Instagram.
yeah.
Yeah, schmucks. All right. Well, everybody have a nice day. We'll see you next.